Hey guys, Alex from the Land Closet, and I came to you today with some incredibly important news. Apple is bricking repaired cell phones. Now, that sounds a little scary. It is exactly what it sounds like. If your phone's been repaired by yourself or by anyone other than Apple, they are bricking the units with the new update. We should be very worried about this. We should be very disappointed in this. So let's talk about that. Today, it seems Apple has decided that getting your phone repaired through third-party sources is no longer allowed. So people with the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s have been reporting that upon the most recent update, they have received error 53. The only users receiving this error are people who have recently had their phone repaired and then did the update via a non-authorized Apple dealer. Now, what does this mean? Well, at first Apple was very quiet about this, but now that it's been streaming through social media and it's all over the internet, they finally made a comment. Apple reached out and said that this is a security feature that is part of the biometric scanner, fingerprint scanner. So essentially, with the replacement of the home button, this is bricking the phone. Now, Apple has admitted this update is intentionally bricking the phones. And if you take your phones to the Apple Store, there is nothing that can be done to correct it. The phone is dead. Now, why would Apple be bricking phones that have previously been repaired? Well, it claims it's a security feature, so you can't use third-party fingerprint devices to bypass it and things of that nature. But in reality, I think it's just a monopolization. They have been left almost worthless, these phones, and permanently disabled after the repair has been carried out by a non-Apple technician. The problem comes from iOS 9. Many phones have been working fine for weeks or months, but as soon as they update the phone, it is dead. After installing, a growing number of people have watched as their their phones, which cost well over $700 Canadian, is rendered essentially useless. Any photos and data on the phone are also essentially locked and cannot be accessed. So anything that's still on the device is dead. So if it's a professional device, if it has work on it, nothing you can do about it. Tech experts claim Apple knows all about the problem, but has done nothing to warn users that their phone will be bricked, i.e. rendered as technologically useful as a brick, if they upgrade the iOS. France photographer and self-confessed Apple addict, Antonio, says that it happened to his phone a few weeks ago, after he upgraded the software. He was in a part of the world where Apple didn't have official stores, so he had his phone repaired by a large retail repair shop. He says he didn't think anything of it. It worked perfectly until he was sent a standard notification by Apple to upgrade his software. He accepted the upgrade, and soon after, he received error 53. He spent thousands of pounds on this, but when he went over with Apple over the years, they offered to allow him to buy a replacement device for 270 euros, which infuriated him. How can a company deliberately make their own products useless with an upgrade and not warn their own customers about it? Outside of big industrialized nations, Apple stores are few and far between, and damaged phones can only be brought back to life by small third-party repairers. I'm not even sure these third-party outfits even know this is a potential problem. It's pretty bad, and Apple has been doing some really, really shady stuff. So I thought it was really important that you guys are aware of this. If you guys have had your iPhone 6 or 6s repaired at a non-authorized Apple dealer, which I highly encourage, it is toast. So we protect, a spokesperson for Apple told Money, we protect fingerprint data using a secure enclave, which is uniquely paired to a Touch ID sensor. When the iPhone is serviced by an authorized Apple service provider, the Apple Store retail store for changes that affect the touch sensor pairing is revalidated. This check ensures the device and the iOS features related to the ID Touch remain secure. Without this unique pairing, a malicious Touch ID sensor could be substituted, thereby gaining access to secure enclave. When iOS detects that, the pairing fails. Touch ID, including Apple Pay, is disabled so the device remains secure. When an iPhone is serviced by an unauthorized repair, faulty screens and other invalid components that affect the touchscreen could cause the fail. I don't know, guys. Sounds like some shady business practice to me. So, there's one more reason I won't be getting another iPhone. Jesus, guys. Jesus.